give and take. How long must I wait? How much more can I take? Before loneliness will cause my heart to break. No, I can't bear to live my life alone. I'm so impatient for love to call my own. Right now the only thing that keeps me hanging on, these precious words keep me hanging on. I remember Mama said, no, you just got to wait. She said, love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. You gotta trust, give it time, no matter how long it takes. Now break. No love won't come easy, but I keep on waiting, anticipating for that soft voice to talk to me at night. Some tender arms to hold me tight. I keep waiting, I keep on waiting, but it ain't easy. When Mama said you can't hurry love, no, you just have to wait. She said trust, give it time, no matter how long it takes. You can't hurry love, no, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. It's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love, no, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love, no, you just have to wait. You gotta trust, give it time, no matter how long it takes. Now break.
Can't hurry love now. Can't hurry love now. Can't hurry love now. Can't hurry love now. Break.
Good evening and welcome to the Junior Awards Ceremony. I am Scott Strange, Associate Principal, and I ask everyone at this time to please rise as the TRHS Chamber Singers perform our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you to Mr. Finch and our chamber singers for the two songs at the beginning, especially for that wonderful rendition of our nation's anthem. At this time, I would like to invite Principal John Vaccarezza to the stage for his opening remarks this evening.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Come on, this is a celebration. We've been going all week. This is good, right? How you guys doing tonight? Great. All right. Chilling. That's good. You know what's great about tonight is you guys have come here by invitation, so you kind of have a good idea you're going to win an award, which is pretty exciting. Takes some of the pressure off as far as this goes. But in the same respect, this is, while we can enjoy and joke about something, there's something not to joke about, and that's the moment that you guys have created. Okay? think about what winning an award is going to mean. At the very basic level, you are receiving recognition as an individual that a team or a department believes and feels they want to be associated with you. How awesome is that? That there are people who want you to represent them and what they stand for. On the deepest level, you'll receive the possibility of a memorial award in which people believe you represent the embodiment of someone so loved and so cared for that they are memorialized by family and friends, and you have the qualities most appreciated. It's a heck of a responsibility, and you've earned it. As you accept these awards and distinctions tonight, take a moment and think about what each of these mean and what they stand for. Then take a moment to think about how you came to be the person that others felt would best represent the ones they loved. You win the award tonight. You earn it as you move forward. Congratulations to you all. Good luck, and go Owls.
Thank you, Mr. Baccarezza, for your words tonight. Before we begin our presentation of awards, I would like to give a little direction to the students before we begin. For the junior scholars, when you see your name appear on the screen up here, we're going to give you one last test for tonight. We'll ask that you please rise, go to the back of the auditorium, and put yourselves in alphabetical order along the wall. That's the test. Let's see how good you do. Wait for your name to be called, and when your name is called, please walk across the stage. You'll receive your award here. Come to the right side of the stage, receive your award. Over to that side, and exit back to your seats. Our following awards will be presented by Principal John Baccarezza, Assistant Principals Mr. Tim Brown and Mrs. Ashley Harper. We start tonight with the Junior Academic Achievement Awards. Tonight, we'll recognize our junior scholars. These students have earned a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 or above after completing 5 semesters at Timberlane Regional High School. This year, our scholars represent 18% of our junior class. I would like to begin by recognizing the top academic leaders of the class of 2022. The top 4 students in alphabetical order are Anna Hammer, Ella Murray, Abigail Short, and Thomas Young. Please help me in congratulating these young men and women. I will now read the names of the juniors who have earned the Junior Scholar Award. Please, if we could hold our applause until all of our distinguished scholars are recognized. Juniors, please rise. You see your name on the screen. Alphabetical order over here to the right, and we will begin. If we could have Anna, Ella, Abigail, and Thomas as well, and have them start. How's the test going? You doing all right? Excellent. Let us begin with Anna Hammer. Ella Murray. Abigail Short. And Thomas Young. Caitlin Bodette. Harrison Bloom. Abigail Bone. Reese Bauer. Olivia Buckley. Allison Daigle. Carmela Defina. Isabella DiNapoli. Evan Doherty. Samantha Fowler. Jacqueline Fuller. Lauren Janest. Kaylee Genualdo. Jeffrey Giangregorio. Tucker Hadwin. Vanessa Hawks. Allie Helfrich. Allison Henderson. Ava Hollow. Amy Horan. Alexis Hornsby. Charlotte Hosterman. Cameron Ingram. Sophia Keogh. Isabella Keogh. All of our next scholars. Samuel Kincaid. Sophia. Sophia Keogh. Isabella Keogh. Mary Lemaire. Emily Lemire. Ryan Liberatore. Zachary Lytle. Gianna Marcotte. Matthew Mazur. Juliana Miguel. Abby Miller. Andrew Morin. Isabella Fair. Megan Pichet. Emma Richard. Lydia Russo. Rebecca Silva. Darby Simmons. Molly Smith. Emma Susi. Amelia Steele. Kaylee Wild. And Camden Zambrowitz. Congratulations to our junior scholars. We'll now begin with our Junior Recognition Awards, starting with the Junior Book Awards. We will now announce the Junior Recognitions Awards. Every year, colleges and universities seek to recognize outstanding students in local secondary schools. They provide book awards to present to deserving juniors. The award recipients are selected by faculty and staff at the high school based on specific criteria outlined by the college providing the award. The following book awards are presented by our Director of School Counseling, Mr. Barry Chuljan. The Brandeis Book Award for Social Action and Civic Engagement is given to an outstanding high school junior in the top 15% of the class who demonstrates a commitment to civic engagement, community service, political activism, social justice, or volunteer work. This year's Brandeis Book Award is presented to Allison Henderson. The Clarkson University Achievement and Leadership Awards are presented to juniors who have strong leadership qualities and positively impact their school and local community. This year, the Clarkson University Achievement and Leadership Awards are presented to Ella Murray for Achievement, and Emma Richard for Leadership. The Rensselaer Mathematics and Science Award is presented to a promising junior who has distinguished themselves in math and science. This award recognizes the excellent academic achievement of young men and women and serves to motivate them towards careers in science, engineering, and technology. The Rensselaer Mathematics and Science Award is presented to Anna Hammer. The St. Anselm College Book Award is presented to a junior who has earned high academic grades in a very competitive curriculum, has an awareness of social responsibility, and possesses strong character. This year, the St. Anselm College Book Award is presented to, you don't have to sit down, Anna Hammer. The St. Michael's College Book Award recognizes two outstanding juniors in academics and leadership who demonstrate a sustained commitment to school and community activities. This year's St. Michael's College Book Awards are presented to Jacqueline Fuller and Abigail Short. The Springfield College Book Award is presented to a junior who demonstrates service to the community and is well-rounded. This student's personal values and aspirations match the mission of Springfield College, which is to educate students in spirit, mind, and body. This year's Springfield College Book Award is presented to Amelia Steele. The Yale Book Award is presented to a junior who has outstanding personal character and leadership skills, provides service to our school and community, and has an intellectual promise and a true passion for knowledge. This year, the Yale Book Award is presented to Thomas Young. Next, we will present the Distinguished Junior Awards to acknowledge outstanding students that have been chosen to represent Timberlane at statewide leadership conferences. Each year, the Hobie Award recognizes outstanding students who have demonstrated strong leadership qualities. These students were selected from a pool of students that were nominated by faculty in their sophomore year. Following an application and interview process, 2 students from the class of 2023 were selected to attend a statewide leadership conference last summer. Each of these students exhibits the ability and desire to be a positive role model. The recipients were Lauren Janest and Allison Henderson. The New Hampshire Boys State Award is presented to members of the junior class selected by the American Legion Carl G. Davis Post of Plastow. Students are selected on the basis of leadership, academics, and patriotism to represent Timberlane Regional High School at the annual conference this summer. The American Legion New Hampshire Boys State program will be held at St. Anselm's College, and this year's Timberlane attendee is Jake Balicki. Our next awards are given to students that excel in math and science. These awards will be presented by Mr. Mark Peterson. The Bausch Science Award is given by the Science Department to an outstanding junior on the basis of his or her academic achievement in science. This year, the Bausch Science Award is presented to Thomas Young. The Southern New Hampshire section of the Society of Women Engineers awards a Certificate of Merit to young women who have demonstrated high achievement in science and mathematics. The recipients have completed at least 3 years of both science and mathematics with distinction and have been an active citizen of the school and/or community. By offering this award, the Society of Women Engineers hopes to encourage young women to continue their study of math and science and possibly enter the engineering profession. This year, the recipients are Lauren Janest, Allison Henderson, and Rebecca Silva. The next award will be presented by Ms. Jennifer Pahopek. The Ron Hasseltine Challenge Award is presented in memory of a man who embodied everything that is best about the teaching profession. Mr. Hasseltine was a beloved English teacher and coach here at Timberlane for many years. While Ron is no longer with us, his memory will never fade in those of us who knew him. It gives me great pleasure to present this award to a student who excels in academics, participates in athletics, and whose positive attitudes towards learning stand out in our school community. This year's recipient is Isabella Fair. Our final junior award of the evening is the Principal's Leadership Award. Our principal, John Baccarezza, will present this award. The Principal's Leadership Award acknowledges juniors who have made an outstanding contribution to the school community while exemplifying the qualities of leadership embodied in Timberlane's social and civic expectations for all students. This year's Principal's Leadership Awards are presented to Anna Hammer and Thomas Young. Congratulations to all of our outstanding juniors. And we look forward to seeing you all for next year's Senior Awards evening. This concludes our Junior Awards ceremony for the evening. Thank you very much for coming, and safe travel home. We'll take a brief intermission to set up for our Senior Awards ceremony. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Senior Awards ceremony. I am Scott Strange, Associate Principal here at Timberlane. I ask everyone at this time to please rise as Junior Ella Murray will perform our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Ella, for that wonderful rendition of our national anthem. This evening, we have a little unfinished business that we have to clean up from Scholarship Night. I would like to invite Mrs. Ashley Harble, our assistant principal, up to the podium to make presentations to the students who are unable to attend scholarship ceremony due to their athletic commitments. Mrs. Harble?
Thank you. We'll start tonight with the Michael P. Caniff Memorial Scholarship. The Michael P. Caniff Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who exemplifies those virtues for which Michael is remembered: kindness, compassion, thoughtfulness, and a supportive team player who was never afraid to reach out to others and share his warmth. He had a beautiful smile, infectious laugh, and a great sense of humor. Michael was extremely proud of his family and friends and his community and school as well. It is our hope that the student presented with this award will carry on Michael's spirit by having a positive impact on everyone they touch. This scholarship is awarded to Joseph Schibel. Robinson Memorial Scholarship. The Patrick Robinson, a graduate of the Timberlane class of 2007, received his Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Engineering from Boston University in 2011 and later worked in the medical device industry, helping to develop life-saving products. Although Patrick was born with cystic fibrosis, he never let the limitations of CF define him and was able to live a full, active life in spite of the daily regimen of therapies and treatments that his chronic illness demanded. He did this while only having the breathing ability of only a half a lung. Sadly, Patrick's life was cut too short in early 2017 when he lost his battle with CF while waiting for a double lung transplant. When Patrick graduated from Timberlane, he aptly chose the quote, "Character is what you do when no one is watching," for his yearbook entry. Patrick earned the respect of his peers, countless friends, family, and community members. He was admired for the strength of character and his quiet resolve and demeanor. When faced with adversity, he accepted the challenge and excelled while never complaining about his fate and the daily burden of living with a chronic illness. Patrick made and wanted to continue to make a positive impact in this world, and through his scholarship, we hope this year's recipients will honor Patrick's legacy and do the same. This year's scholarship is awarded to Joseph Schibel. The next scholarship is a general scholarship awarded by the Timberlane Teachers Association. This scholarship is awarded to Cole Newman and Joseph Schibel. Next, we have our athletic scholarships. The first is the Soccer Booster Scholarship, which goes to Cole Newman. We also have our Football Booster Scholarships, which go to Nicholas Kellen and Joseph Schibel. Our last scholarship is the Eric C. Lovett Memorial Scholarship. The Eric C. Lovett Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a football player who exemplifies team spirit and has a strong work ethic. This scholarship is awarded to Nicholas Kellen. Thank you all for letting us us finish our unfinished business from Scholarship Night, I would like to invite Principal John Vaccarezza to the stage for his opening remarks.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Great. I had a great speech for the junior awards. Didn't realize I needed one for the senior awards, so now we're winging it. All joking aside, getting to get real familiar with some of your faces out here. I'm really proud of you guys. You know, when you talk about awards, the question is, did you strive to get the award, or did you strive for the experience to earn the award? There's two different things there. If you're striving for the experience, for the thirst of learning, for growing, you are going to be a better person at the end of the day. You're never ever going to meet your ultimate goal or say, I did this, because it's going to keep moving. You're going to have an open mindset, one that can help you, not just help yourself, but help others. Over the past week, getting to know all you guys and hear you guys in a different light, I believe by keeping your open mindset and earning the experience of the award, we're all going to be better off. I know this is kind of the last night, and as I said earlier today, we were 48 hours away from graduation, and now we're looking probably around 37. Who's counting? But all joking aside, we are so proud of you. We wish you the best of luck. Thank you for sharing your experiences with us, and go Owls. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vaccarezza. So, one last time. I'm not going to sing Hamilton for you, but it's rolling through my head. Before we begin our presentations tonight, I'd like to give a little direction to the students on how to receive your awards. For the Presidential Scholars, since there will be so many of you, when you see your name appear on the screen, now the screen is going to move, so as soon as you see that screen change, pay attention because you are next. So when you see your name on the screen, rise, walk to the back of the auditorium, come around down this side here, and arrange yourselves in alphabetical order. One last final exam. Let's see how quickly you can do it. The group that gets it most quickly, Mr. Vaccarezza will buy pizza. No. But get up here to the side, alphabetical order, and then we will call you up. When you see the screen change, the next group rises and goes back and puts themselves in alphabetical order, and then we'll be on our way. Enter this way, walk across here. Our assistant principals will be right here in front of this table. Pick up your awards and move off the stage and back down to your seats. Okay? Everybody got that? Brief quiz coming up right now. I will now read the names of the seniors who have earned the Presidential Scholar Award. The United States Presidential Education Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence. Our administrators, Mr. John Vaccarezza, Mr. Tim Brown, and Mrs. Ashley Harble, will now present the President's Gold Education Awards for Outstanding Academic Excellence. Students receiving this award have maintained outstanding academic success in the classroom over the last 4 years, achieving a cumulative grade point average above 4.0. This award is presented on behalf of President Joseph R. Biden, Jr., who has asked us to convey this message to you. Congratulations on receiving the 2022 President's Education Award. America is a country where we are one and unite through tough times. You are the future leaders of this great nation, and through your determination and resilience to push forward, you have reached this ultimate accomplishment of being recognized for this prestigious award. Dr. Biden and I are pleased to congratulate you on receiving the 2022 President's Education Award. We are honored to join you and your family, friends, school, and community in celebrating your wonderful achievement. Jill and I send our best wishes and blessings. Keep challenging yourself, and always remember to be kind. In addition to a certificate from President Biden, we have enclosed a book from Mr. Vaccarezza. He signed it. Not on the title page, like he said he wanted to. We talked him out of that. Seniors, I will now read the names of the recipients in alphabetical order. Congratulations to the following seniors. This is the test. I'm tempted to sing Hamilton in the pause, but I'm resisting. Still going to resist. Now again, when the screen changes, the next group rises, moves back there, okay? We ready to begin? Let us go. Megan Adams. Anna Alberti. Elida Bates. Madison Bolduc. Dylan Brandano. Britt Bronya. Mackenzie Byron Chaput. Emma Carr. Warren Karstensen. Devin Chambers. Lindsay Cornelius. Zachary Diamond. Matthew Fairhurst. Callie Fitzgerald. Taryn Fox. And Catherine Hammond. Ashley Hatt. Emily Hatt. Lauren Hayes. Joseph Hemingway. Laura Hills. Ellie Kennedy. Samantha Marino. Kaylin McNeil. Kendall Morrill. Landis Nato. Cole Newman. Conrad Parker. Lexus Petralia. Sarah Richmond. Anthony Russo. Mia Ryder. Brianna Santoro. Kaylee Sheffield. Joseph Shivel. Justin Silva. Nora Smith. Ethan Stewart. And Lauren Violette. Congratulations to all of our presidential scholars. We would like to now recognize students that have succeeded in earning AP Scholars recognition from the College Board by demonstrating college-level achievement through AP courses and exams. Many of the students here tonight enrolled in numerous rigorous AP courses this year and will be receiving the results of their recent exams during the summer. Completing an AP course and exam is an accomplishment in itself, and I would like to have all of the students who were enrolled in an AP course over this last year please stand so we may recognize all of you. Thank you. Earning a score of 3 or above on an AP exam is considered a qualifying exam score that may allow a student to receive college credit for that particular course. A score of 3 or above is an impressive feat on any AP exam. Students recognized as AP scholars are students that received qualifying scores on 3 or more AP exams during one testing year. In the spring of 2021 testing period, 15 of our juniors and seniors achieved AP Scholar status. I would like to recognize 5 of those students who are members in the class of 2022. The AP Scholar Recognition Certificates are presented by Mr. Barry Chuljan. Please join me in congratulating our AP Scholars. Warren Karstensen. Anthony Russo. And Joseph Schibel. AP Scholars with Honors is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.25 on all AP exams taken, and a score of 3 or higher on 4 or more of those exams. This year's AP Scholars with Honor is Lauren Violette. The last of our 5 seniors is an AP Scholar with Distinction. AP Scholar with Distinction is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.5 on all AP exams taken, and scores of 3 or higher on 5 or more of those exams. This year's AP Scholar with Distinction is Sarah Richmond. Congratulations to this year's AP Scholars. We will now present our Distinguished Senior Awards. These awards acknowledge students that have exhibited outstanding character qualities. We'll begin with the Danville Boy Scouts Scoutmaster Award. Presenting for the Danville Troop 13 is Scoutmaster and Venture Cree number 13 is Advisor Barry Hantman. This award is presented to a graduating senior who has been a long-term active member of Danville Boy Scout Troop 13, or Danville Venture Crew 13, and has shown strong character, strong citizenship, and service to their community and others. This year's award is presented to Joseph Hemingway. Next is the United States Marine Excellence Awards. They are presented this year by Sergeant Isaiah Chavez. Every year, the Marine Corps takes pride in recognizing outstanding performances in academics, athletics, and music. All three fields exemplify the qualities that are inherent in the Marine Corps: smart, tough, and elite. In this day and age, mental strength was joined by physical fitness and the distinguishing hallmarks of a Marine. This year's Scholastic Excellence Awards go to Emma Carr and Anthony Russo. Next is the Distinguished Athlete Award. This year's Distinguished Athletes, United States Marine Excellence Awards, are Cooper Kelly and Kendall Morrill. And this year's Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence go to Sarah Richmond and Justin Silva. Thank you, Sergeant Chavez. Many of the following distinguished senior awards are presented in honor of a former Timberlane owl. These recipients were chosen due to the fact that they exude the qualities of our owls and those that they live by. These awards will be presented by Mr. Timothy Brown, Mrs. Ashley Harville, and Ms. Jennifer Pahopek. The first award is the Cindy C. Meridian Memorial Award. The Cindy C. Meridian Memorial Award is given to a graduating senior who is very positively involved in school activities. These students show care and concern for their fellow classmates. We are happy to present the Cindy C. Meridian Memorial Award to the following recipients: Britt Bronya and Cole Newman. The Frank Calcor Service Award is given to a senior in recognition of his or her commitment and contribution to the wider Timberlane community by offering his or her time and talent to the service and/or charitable organizations throughout the district. This year's recipients are Kendall Morrill and Kaylee Sheffield. Given in memory of Wilbur R. Moody, a community member who donated many hours of service to the high school, the Wilbur R. Moody Citizenship Award is presented annually to the students who demonstrate good citizenship in the classroom. This year's Citizenship Award goes to Lindsay Cornelius and Landis Nato. Demetrius Gabriel Leadership Award is given in honor of Brown University and Timberlane High School graduate Demetrius Gabriel. Timmy was an outstanding young man that was extremely well regarded by our faculty, his friends, and his teammates while a student athlete here at Timberlane. This leadership award is presented to a graduating senior whose outstanding leadership, character, and commitment to our school sets him or her apart from their peers. It is my honor to present the Demetrius Gabriel Leadership Award to Joseph Schibel. The Evan Doobie Compassion Award is given in memory of Evan Doobie, a 2011 graduate of Timberlane Regional High School. Evan's kindness, empathy, and conscientious efforts to brighten the lives of others made Timberlane a better place to be each day that he was here. Tonight's recipients of the Evan Doobie Compassion Award have exhibited these same characteristics in their time at Timberlane. We are proud to present the Evan Doobie Compassion Awards to Marshall Romano and Lauren Violet. The Major Jeremy J. Graysick Character Award is given in memory of Jeremy Graysick, the valedictorian of the Timberlane class of 1995, and a major in the United States Marine Corps at the time of his death in 2011. In his 4 years here, Jeremy excelled in academics, athletics, and the many extracurricular activities he took part in. Known for his integrity, his leadership, and ability to bring out the best in others, Jeremy set the standard for Owl Pride. This year, we are happy to present the Jeremy J. Graysick Character Award to another outstanding person of character, Anthony Russo. The Diffio Personal Improvement Award is given in memory of David Diffio, a former student at Timberlane Regional High School. Its purpose is to recognize an individual who has demonstrated a dramatic, positive change in attitude and personal development during his or her years here at Timberlane. This year's recipients of the Diffio Personal Improvement Awards are Michaela Dion and Athena Lister. The Catherine Gates Memorial Award is presented in memory of Catherine N. Gates from the class of 1978. The recipient of this award has demonstrated an artistic ability necessary to succeed in the highly competitive field of the arts. The Catherine Gates Memorial Award goes to the very talented Alyssa Bedard. The Sharon Kellett Memorial Award is given to recognize a person in the graduating class who has shown exceptional interest in working with young children and who plans to pursue this in an area or study of work. The Sharon Kellett Memorial Award goes to the well-deserving Brianna Santoro. moving on to the presentation of our Scholastic Department Awards. These students have been selected by the faculty of each respective department to acknowledge their outstanding performance in that subject matter. Presenting for the Art Department is Ms. Christina Currier. This year, the Most Outstanding Artist Award goes to Alyssa Bedard. The Most Outstanding Photographer Award goes to Lauren Violette. And the Most Outstanding Potter Award goes to Amy Sinibaldi. Presenting from the Business Department is Miss Susan Takesian. The Most Outstanding in Business Award goes to Callie Fitzgerald. Presenting from the Culinary Arts Department is Ms. Michelle Monty. This year, the recipient for Most Outstanding in Culinary Arts is Bryce Parker. He's not here. He's making food right as we speak. He is living up to the Culinary Arts Award. Awesome. Presenting from the Computer Technology Department is Mr. Ronald Turcott. This year, the recipient for Most Outstanding in Computer Technology is Warren Karstensen. Presenting from the Industrial Technology Department is Mr. Eric Schonenberger. The Most Outstanding in Industrial Technology Award goes to Zachary Diamond. Presenting from the English Department is Ms. Jennifer Pahopek. The Most Outstanding in English Award goes to Lauren Violette. Presenting from the Mathematics Department is Mrs. Stacy Parise. The Excellence in Mathematics Award goes to Sarah Richmond. The Mathematics Faculty Choice Award goes to Anthony Russo. Presenting on behalf of the music department are Ken Clark for the band, Rob Finch for the chorus, Dan Lawrence for guitar, and Sam Lyons for orchestra. Start swinging up here. We just might as well start, you know? Let's go. Some music. The recipients of the band awards are Warren Carstensen, Laura Hills, and Nora Thaberge. The recipients of the Chorus Awards are Dylan Brandon and Marshall Romano. The recipients of the Orchestra Awards are Daniel Guzman and Jillian Singer. The recipients of the Guitar Awards are Joshua Andre, Mikhail Colon, and Kaylee Farmer. Must be out jamming. There you go. Presenting for the Physical Education and Health Department is Ms. Jennifer Pahopek. The most outstanding in physical education and health awards go to Joseph Hemingway and Angelina Raymond. Presenting for the Science Department is Mrs. Monica Rogers. The Science Achievement Award goes to Sarah Richmond. And the Science Faculty Choice Award goes to Zachary Diamond. Presenting for the Social Studies Department is Jennifer Libby. The History Award goes to Lauren Violette. The Outstanding in Social Studies Award goes to Landis Nato. The School Counseling Department will be represented by Ms. Sarah Rochefort. The Distinguished Service Award is given to a senior who has demonstrated a sincere interest and commitment in serving the Timberlane community. This year's recipient is Kendall Morrill. The Personal Achievement Award is given to a senior who exemplifies strong character and promise for the future. This year's recipient is Gilberto Nunez Torres. The Student Assistance Award is given to a senior who has exhibited outstanding leadership in the school community around substance abuse and violence prevention. This year's recipient is Ashley Paquin.
Way to go, Ashley.
Presenting for the World Languages Department is Ms. Beth Runnels. The Most Outstanding in French Award goes to Ellie Kennedy. And the Most Outstanding in Spanish Award goes to Kaylee Sheffield. And finally, before we conclude our evening with the announcement of our top 3 scholars for the class of 2022, we will present our faculty awards. These awards are presented by our administrative staff, Mark Pedersen, Jen Pahopek, Tim Brown, Ashley Harble, and John Bacarezza. The Faculty Choice Award is given to a graduating senior whom the faculty wishes to recognize for exhibiting positive characteristics and outstanding behavior in the school and community. The recipient should exhibit maturity, a high level of social concern, and a strong commitment to academic responsibilities. In the opinion of the faculty, this student is well equipped to take on adult responsibilities and to have a positive impact on his or her post-secondary education. The 21-22 Faculty Choice Award recipient is Anthony Russo. The John Leary Heart and Soul Award is given in honor of Mr. John Leary. Mr. Leary began his Timberlane career in 1986 teaching U.S. history. After 27 years at Timberlane, Mr. Leary retired from Timberlane as an associate principal in 2013. During his 15 years as a teacher here, Mr. Leary taught a variety of courses, served as advisor to the class of 91 and 94, served as an advisor to the Students of Service and the Student Council. Through his actions, it was always evident how deeply Mr. Leary cared about the staff and students of Timberlane. He truly represented what it means to be an owl and was the heart and soul of Timberlane for many years. The John Leary Heart and Soul Award is presented to a graduating senior who mirrors Mr. Leary's wholehearted nature. This year, the award is given to Ethan Stewart. The Patricia Stone Owls Awards are given to seniors who personify the characteristics of our Owls motto. I've been hearing it for 4 years every morning. O, offer your best and be involved in contributing citizen at the school and in our wider community. W, work cooperatively and resolve conflicts peacefully. L, live responsibly and lend a helping hand to those in need. And S, speak and act respectively towards all. The Owls Awards this year go to Anna Albert, Matthew Fairhurst, Callie Fitzgerald, Lauren Hayes, and Sarah Richmond. The Principal's Leadership Awards are presented by the Principal, John Baccarezza. The students who receive the Principal's Award are chosen by the building principal for their consistently exceptional involvement in co-curricular activities, their dedication to academic excellence. On behalf of Principal John Baccarezza, I am proud to announce this year's Principal Award recipients, Elida Bates and Cooper Kelly. Finally, we bring you the first public announcement of the top 3 scholars for the class of 2022. After 4 years of very hard work and true dedication to academic studies, we will conclude our ceremony by revealing the highest academically ranked students of our class. Our top 3 students have collectively completed 23 AP courses, earned an average of 28 or more credits, and maintained a GPA of over 4.5, all while participating in multiple honor societies and extracurricular activities. They truly have had an astonishing record here at Timberlane. Students, please come to the stage when your name is called. Our class essayist for the class of 2022 is Anthony Russo. For the class essayist, we have for the class salutatorian, we have 2 announcements. Your class salutatorian this year is Landis Nato. Additionally, each year, Herf Jones awards a scholarship to the class salutatorian. Congratulations, Landis, on receiving this scholarship. This year's class valedictorian for the Timberlane class of 2022 is Sarah Richmond. And Sarah, we ask that you stay on the stage for just a moment for us, please. We are truly proud of your accomplishments and are in awe of the diligence and motivation, the achievements of these 3 young men and women. I will now ask the valedictorian to remain on the stage with us as we present the Major Jeremy J. Graysick Memorial Scholarship. With us tonight are members of Mr. Graysick's family. Each year, we present one distinguished scholarship on Senior Awards Night, the Major Jeremy J. Graysick Memorial Scholarship. We welcome the Graysick family here to present this award. Major Jeremy J. Graysick graduated from Timberlane in 1995. He lettered in varsity basketball and soccer, served in multiple school organizations, received the 1995 Outstanding Senior Award, and was the valedictorian of his class. Following graduation from Timberlane, Jeremy went on to graduate with honors from the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. He was commissioned into the United States Marine Corps in May of 1999. His career in the Corps had him participating in almost all of our nation's conflicts in that decade. He received many awards and commendations during his service and was posthumously awarded 2 Bronze Stars with the V for Valor. He passed away from our world on July 12, 2011. The Major Jeremy J. Graysick Memorial Scholarship is given in his honor to the valedictorian of Timberlane Regional High School. Congratulations, Sarah Richmond, this year's class valedictorian. Our never-ending thanks to the Graysick family. They are here every year. We thank you so much for what you give to Timberlane and for what your son gave to both Timberlane and our nation. I would like to thank you all for coming to support our students on their academic and personal success. Congratulations to all of our seniors once more. I will see all of you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for our final graduation rehearsal. Please meet in the gym again. We look forward to graduation on Saturday morning. Looks like Mr. Bacarezza has ordered up some great weather for us. This concludes our ceremony this evening. Thank you so much. Congratulations and safe travel home.